So, how's it going, people? It's May 8th. I'm not sure how well I'm actually aiming this thing. I ended up going... I saw a video on Slashdot, and I've kind of been videotaping a little bit. Basically, with some of the Canon cameras, you can actually put new software on the cameras, and when this camera boots, it grabs this new software. It's not replacing the firmware, because if I don't put this, if the software is not on the card, it doesn't load. But so when you turn the camera on, you have this other set of software that runs as well, and it's really cool because it allows you to do a bunch of stuff. I've got a $180 camera, $170 or something. It's a Canon PowerShot SD1000 digital ELPH. It was kind of there wasn't a whole lot of them available retail here. I could order probably anything online. But it was kind of the second model in the series. They had like $130, $140 cameras, I think. And then this one was $180, $175 or something like that. The other ones I would have had to order. This one was just at Future Shop, which was a quick drive away. So I ran over and grabbed one, and had a little bit of funky business trying to get the software going on it. Couple of reasons. For starters, I had the wrong software. I had the wrong stuff on it. I was running with the 101B or C software, and the camera's got the firmware 101B. So you do have to make sure it matches. I didn't know. I figured it out. It was a little, not really complicated, but an extra step or two to be able to do that. I also did it on a Windows machine. You can do it on a Mac, but there's a program that's been written called Card Tricks that does everything by itself. You don't have to do anything. Basically, you click a bunch of buttons. So I use this Card Tricks, and it's as easy as selecting the card, you know, telling it to format it properly, because the file system wants a certain, they want a FAT16 file system, which is like really old Windows. And then I also made it bootable. That was the problem I was having yesterday with not being able to get it to turn on. The firmware, or the card wasn't bootable. So basically, if you put the card in the camera with the lock on, it wouldn't start up. The camera just wouldn't turn on because the card wasn't made bootable. So I made the card bootable, put the right firmware on it, and away we go. It works just perfect. Really liking it. It does a bunch of stuff. I have a $180 camera that I can shoot raw pictures in. I can also get a live histogram. If you ever see, it shows you kind of the color balance. It's like a bar graph with, now this one actually is live, so you can kind of see it dancing when you move the camera around. Usually it gives you the data afterwards, but now I can actually see, it turns off for video now that I look at it. But while I'm trying to frame a picture, it shows me all the histogram information, and there's a pile of stuff you can do with it. I haven't even gone through all the settings yet, so I'm really liking it. It's pretty cool. And I got a 4 gig card in there. They say you can only 2 gig works. 4, it gets a little funky. You have to do a special format trick on it, and it doesn't like it, but it's working. I have a 4 gig card in there, and it works. They didn't say it worked with an 8, although I would put an 8 in it if I could. But maybe I'll give it a shot. I have a couple of 8 gig cards sitting around, so not sitting around, I use them, but so I'm really loving it. It was super easy. If you have a Windows machine, it's even easier. I'll put a link in the show notes to the information. But yeah, meetup last night was really cool. Couple of new people come out. Had some really good conversations with some other people. A lot of conversations. I'll probably talk about it. I may even blog a little bit about it in the future. But next one is, you remember the day? What did we say? Check my calendar. June 4th is going to be the next meetup. We're also talking about next Tuesday doing some coffee, or I don't even know what. It's the 13th of May. We'll see what happens. I'll let you know. Stay tuned and follow me on Twitter and whatnot, and you'll hear everything. Anyways, guys, have a good one. We'll talk to you later.